Apple Watch Series 8 41mm. I got the 41mm because I've only got small hands and small wrists, so it would be plenty big enough for me, and I also have quite small fingers, so I knew I wouldn't be having any problems with the display. It's nice and compact. We have two buttons on the side, the digital crown, this button here, and on the other side we have the speaker. On the back we have these buttons here for the straps as well as the sensors. So we have our heart rate monitor, blood oxygen, and there's also a thermometer in here, but there's also the other part of the thermometer under the screen. The back thermometer takes your body temperature, and the thermometer under the screen takes the temperature of the outside environment, and then it's somehow able to work out your temperature from the temperature outside. It's very light, very comfortable to wear. I hardly notice I've got it on. Setup is real easy. Hold it near your phone, it will prompt you to pair, and then follow the instructions you're given. The interface is really easy to use. I've not had any problems with selecting things, apps and functions, and I found the QWERTY keyboard to be really good actually. Swipe to type is accurate. I've no problems replying to messages. We also have this swipe up from the bottom to get to functions such as, I don't know, ejecting water from it. So we press that, hold the digital crown, it will make that noise, and then it would eject water from the speaker should any get in there. And then we can swipe in from the top to access any notifications we'll have. You know when you get notifications because you get a little red dot up there. We can swipe to get to our different screens, which we can create and customize in the watch app on the phone. We can also set screens to run with our focus mode, so if you have it go into sleep, so what I've done with it, when my phone goes into sleep mode, this screen comes on. It all syncs up nicely with Apple's activity and health app, and that's where you get all your health data and view any activities you've done. Now, Apple made a big thing about updates to the sleep tracking, and yes, there are indeed updates. I just don't know whose sleep mine has been tracking, because I found it to be woefully inaccurate and you can't edit it. So on to health and fitness and Fitness Plus. I've done a few of the workouts. I've done a few strength ones, core ones, and I found them to be okay. It all comes down to the instructor you get. So like this morning in the gym, I started an indoor bike workout. I got a few minutes in and then stopped it. The reason why, the instructor was just really annoying me. The watch also kept locking during the workout. Running, I found it to be as accurate as my Garmin. It has running power. Now there's no set standard method of calculating running power. There's a whole load of sports to choose from. You can create workouts, you can customize the screens. So if we go in here, outdoor run, suggested, open goal, if we press that, we can just start workout views. There we go. So we're going to that one, edit views. So we can either add them or take them away, so it gives you heart rate zones. There's the power. We can also change the order of these, how it shows them. Can go in there, move them about. So yeah, you can customize what it's showing you when you are out running. You can create alerts either for pace, heart rate, cadence, power, time. Cadence is something new that they've added. They've also added multi-sport and triathlon. Now seriously, there's no way you're going to get away with a triathlon with the battery that this has got. Maybe you could do a Olympic one or a mini one, but you're never going to get away with an Ironman. And I wouldn't trust the automatic transitions anyway. Now, you can edit the workouts in activities or add data to them. So for example, if you do a strength workout, then all you get is this. You can't give it a name, you can't add what exercises you've done to it or what weight you've lifted. Now, there are, of course, third-party apps for doing this, and I have tried one. I tried one called Strength. Now, the app itself on iPhone is fantastic. On the watch, it's just a mall just trying to use it and input your activities and what weight you've used. You can't just start an open workout and then add sets and weights and then add the names of the exercises to them at the end, or at least I've not found a way of doing it. Outdoor cycling, I've not even tried to use it for outdoor cycling. If I'm going to go outdoor cycling, I'd just use a Garmin. I don't think this would have the battery for the amount of time I sometimes spend out when I go out on rides, nor will it link up to speed and cadence sensors. So for cycling, for me personally, it's a no. It'd be all right for commuting if you have an half an hour ride into work in the morning and then coming home at night. Strava, for those of you that use Strava, despite numerous attempts and going through different setups and logging in and out and turning it on and off, I can't get my workouts to show up in Strava. Look, it's a nice little piece of kit, and I got it because it's in the Apple ecosystem. I've had one before. Maybe the updates and the new functions would bring me round to liking one. I was prepared to give the Apple Watch another go. Alas, overall, it's a no. I'm going to be sending my Apple Watch back, and I'm going to go back to Garmin. Now, I don't want to get into a massive comparison, Apple Watch versus the Garmin, but if you have been using one of these and you are thinking of going to one of these, I would say don't. In my opinion, for what it's worth, as a fitness device, a fitness tracking device, the Garmin and its accompanying app is vastly superior to what Apple is offering. My advice, don't be going from this, the Garmin, to this. If you've got one of these and you think the Apple Watch is going to bring what this does, no. So who's the Apple Watch for? If you love the Apple ecosystem and you like everything Apple and you want all your notifications on your wrists and you want some of the other little things it can do, controlling the camera from the Apple Watch, reading and replying to messages, all the other little things the Apple Watch will do, and you want to be doing a bit of fitness along the way, then yeah, go for it. Now, I don't dislike this product just because it's Apple. I've got lots of Apple products. MacBook, the phone I'm recording on, AirPods, which I absolutely love, my HomePod Mini that I really like. I dislike it because it's just not what it's bigged up to be. You're not going to die if you've not got one. The battery sucks, the fitness tracking is mediocre. Apple have copied other fitness tech that's already out there, but in my opinion implemented it badly. Now, sycophants are going to praise this device and it has some cool little tricks, but that's all.